Hi, welcome to BizRoanoke, and today we're discussing the annual Small Business Awards through the Roanoke Regional Chamber. And we have with us Jocelyn Austin. She is the founder of Arara Language Solutions in the city of Roanoke. And you were recently named a Small Business Award winner, and you were in the micro business sector, is that correct?
Correct.
So tell us about to what you attribute your success.
So first of all, thank you for the opportunity for being here, and thank you for acknowledging Arara.
Absolutely.
I think first of all is the gift of languages, so thank God that's a gift.
Right.
But there's
Absolutely.
a lot of teamwork involved, so we love what we do. So I think part of our success is our passion and our core values, so we focus on providing aiding communication with integrity, but we really love what we do. So there's a lot of teamwork involved, a lot of passion, and we keep focus on our core values and also community outreach.
And incredible customer service.
Thank you, yes.
Right?
Customer service is our language. We say is our first language.
That's perfect, that's perfect. So when did the business get started and by whom?
So it always started, actually if you go back many, many years, you always started with the dream of being able to, come to the United States and better my English skills. But Arara itself has started 4 years ago in 2015.
Right.
I started interpreting actually not back in 1991, but I saw a need here in the Valley for interpreting services, for professional interpreting services. So we started with a small group. We did about 10 languages, and now we offer services in over 70.
That's wonderful. So Jocelyn, share details about the services offered by the company.
My pleasure. So we offer interpreting, translation, and sight translation. So interpreting is the oral communication. You might need our services in the courthouse or at the jail or a medical facility, a school, maybe a factory. You want to do a tour for your clients. We're going to be there. We also offer written translation. So if you need a document translated, a birth certificate, marriage certificate, we do that as well. We provide interpreting and translation services not only in person on location, but also over the phone. Right. And we also do conferencing. When we are interpreting, we offer different types of interpreting. So simultaneous is that when almost at the same time as you're speaking, I'm interpreting in another language. Right. Or consecutive, I wait until you're done speaking and then I interpret. Or sight translation when I read a document in one language, but then I'm speaking in another. Okay. So these are the services we offer. Very nice,
very nice. As a Small Business Award winner, what does the future of the company look like?
I tell my kids, I said, the sky's not the limit. The limit is, the planets, other planets, and Mars, or maybe. But what I foresee for us is continue to growth in our number of languages we offer, the number of clients we serve, and also the number of team members in our team. We also foresee expanding nationwide a little bit more. Exciting. Yes, because I did a conference in New York City, we've done cases in Mississippi, so we foresee a growth nationwide and also more into the conferencing and events. Right. That's we foresee that. But we want to do that focusing, in our teamwork, our passion, our outstanding customer service, keeping focus on our core values and also community outreach. A lot of us are involved in the community.
Well, I'm so proud of where you've come to, because I remember, when all of this was started, so kudos to you.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's not to me, it takes a team. So
yes, yeah, it does take a team. So if our viewers would like to learn more about the company, how may they do so?
So they can go to our website, www.araralanguagesolutions.com, and it spells A-R-A-R-A. languagesolutions.com, or they might call us at 540-525-5477, or send us an email to info@araralanguagesolutions.com.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to coming back, circling back to you and find out how things are going in the future, and thanks for all you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to BizRoanoke. We are with Janine Underwood. She is the Executive Director of the Bradley Free Clinic here in the city of Roanoke, and has recently won an award. How are you, Janine?
Hi, Lisa. I'm doing good, thank you.
I wanted to talk to you about your recent award through the Roanoke Regional Chamber's Small Business Awards in the not-for-profit sector. So to what do you attribute the success of the award?
Well, really, as you know, the Bradley Free Clinic has been a safety net in the community for over 45 years. I believe it's because that we have We have been met the unmet needs of the healthcare system for those that just can't afford to see a doctor or see a dentist. And truly, it's the foundation of the clinic has been our volunteer system.
Right.
Our volunteers have been dedicated and committed to the clinic for so long. We have one doctor, Dr. Barrett, who has been a volunteer for 43 years.
That's awesome. He's a great guy. Yes.
Every Friday morning he's here treating patients with his bow tie, and he just loves it. I believe one of our volunteers actually, I'm going to quote one of our volunteers, he said, "Volunteering at the Bradley Free Clinic is just the right thing to do. To meet the needs of those less fortunate, and with compassion and dignity."
So when did we know that the organization's been open 45 years. By whom did it get started?
So the history of the Bradley Free Clinic started back in 1974.
Okay.
And to start a free clinic back in 1974 was actually a very radical idea. But Dr. Houston Bell and Dr. Dick Soresco started the clinic. They didn't think it was going to last 6 months. They were given 6 months. But here we are 45 years later with great success. And I actually am following a founding director. Estelle Avner is, I also have to contribute the success of the clinic to Estelle Avner.
I know that you all didn't have everything at one time. So you opened the dental clinic came later, the pharmacy came later, and so over that 45 years and the work that Estelle did, and then you're fortunate enough to be able to guide us into, the next 40 years, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can do that, but yeah, it's interesting, an interesting statistic. We were the first free clinic in the entire country to start a dental component of the clinic. And, just free clinics from back in 1974, I read a book on the history of free clinics and from a professor at Roanoke College, and that book, written 20 years ago, holds true now. Free clinics really survive based upon the support of the community. That's how they survive.
And it's a wonderful asset that we have in Roanoke. So tell our viewers where the Bradley Free Clinic is located if they don't know.
So we're at the corner of Walnut and 3rd Street, 1240 3rd Street.
All right. And share the details about the services you offer.
So the Bradley Free Clinic is for the low-income uninsured. These are the members of our community who just, maybe they've just lost their job, maybe they just can't make ends meet. One of the best ways to look at what the population is, there's the United Way has a project called the ALICE Project, where it's asset limited, income constrained, employed. That's a very hidden population. They don't meet the requirement for assistance. But they're working and they're trying to make ends meet, and that's the population we serve. We have free medical, dental, pharmacy services, mental health services. We recently expanded our mental health component.
Very good.
Mental Health America closed its doors at the end of October, so now we have 150 new mental health patients. Doing a lot of work here.
A lot of good work. And I noticed the sign you're taking Medicaid patients too.
Yes, so we're seeing Medicaid patients, but one of the reasons we did that was because we found that most of our patients that qualify for Medicaid were not able to find a medical home. They were not able to find a provider, maybe not close enough, or their providers were not able to see them for like 3 months out. So we're not billing Medicaid, but we are taking patients with Medicaid.
Very good, very good. So as a Small Business Award winner, what does the future hold for you all?
Well, I think it's really exciting. As I mentioned, free clinics are at the core of healthcare in a community, and what we see are the public health needs that arise, and we've been able to adapt quickly to those. So we've been able to start women's health programs, Hep C clinics, immunization, strong immunization programs, and increased our mental health services. Diabetic programs, all sorts of things that are just part of the healthcare system that's more comprehensive, and that's the future of the free clinic. I just think we're out of space.
Well, I know. I was thinking that in the back of my mind, but you know, you have a flat roof, which is a good thing.
Yeah, we could use another floor on the clinic.
Right.
Second floor would be good, but
Yeah.
It's wonderful the support we get in the community, and that's what enables us to be at capacity and being able to grow and continue to expand. So it's very exciting.
Well, I expect a new phase will be coming soon, or a new campaign.
Yes.
So.
Well, I actually need to tell you about one thing that we did. So we are seeing patients during the day now, during the week.
Right,
we have a paid provider, which is different. So our hours have expanded.
Nice.
We used to have just our evening clinic and our Friday morning clinic. But now we see patients Monday through Friday during the day, and we have our evening hours.
Nice.
So we're expanding. It's a lot of good work that the clinic does.
Well, congratulations
Thank you.
on the impact you're making. Just very quickly, can you tell us, if our viewers would like to learn more about the Bradley Free Clinic, how may they do that?
So they can go to www.bradleyfreeclinic.com. They can call us at 540-344-5156.
Very good. Janine?
Or on Facebook. We're
on Facebook
too.
Okay, great. Janine, thank you so much for your time today,
Thank you.
and we'll look forward to hearing more about the future.
Thanks.
I'm sure it's bright.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Welcome back. We are with Bruce Bryan. He is the president and owner of B2C Enterprises here in the city of Roanoke. Hi, Bruce.
Hi.
Your company was recently named an award winner through the Roanoke Regional Chamber in the business-to-business services sector. To what do you attribute the success of this award?
Well, I think it's probably a combination of things. We have some really good team members here that do amazing work. They're passionate about what they do, and they care deeply for our clients. We have some clients that let us push them and let us stretch ourselves. And I think those things are a big part of it. And the other part is everybody loves the story, everybody loves the dip. And this last year we survived some challenges and came out even stronger than we were.
Right. A little off script here, but how many employees do you all have now?
So we have 9 full-time and 4 part-time, and then a handful of people that are kind of dedicated folks as well.
That's terrific. That's great, Bruce. So when did the business get started, and by whom?
Well, so we started about 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary.
That's hard to believe.
It's crazy because you were actually in the room when it happened.
Yes.
And we actually did our favorite 10 campaigns of the last 10 years celebration earlier this year. Nice. And we had a little get together. So we were actually a decade in. So I started it at my kitchen table, and then we were about 5 doors down here on Kirk Avenue for 3 years, and then we grew a little bit and moved here on Kirk Avenue next door to Lucky, and we've been here about 5 years, 6 years, and then we've just bought a building, and we're going to be in Old Southwest.
Oh, congratulations.
So, yeah, we're really excited about that. So that'll happen next year sometime.
So that's a great way to celebrate 10 years, isn't it?
It is something, yeah. We've been really happy working with Ed Walker here, and he's been amazing to work with. And of course, we run the spot on Kirk as a nonprofit next door. Right. So that's going to stay. Everything's going to be great with the spot. But it was an opportunity. We had more growth again, and it was just an opportunity to, I guess, stretch our wings a little bit.
So you're in a wonderful location now, and you're going to be in another wonderful location.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to top this one. I really love Kirk Avenue.
Right, right.
I put the agency here on purpose because of the block. Brett Lemon was here, and the guys at Lucky were here, and now Fortunato and Duke, and just a lot of great folks. Cooper Yu, a lot of really great folks.
A lot of energy in this block.
A lot of energy.
Yes.
So we're hoping that we've left it better than we found it, and when we do move to the building we have on Walnut, we're hoping that they find somebody extra special to take this spot, because it really is a great, Roanoke's been a great place to do business, and it's been good for us. In fact, the first 2 years we were here, I could walk to all our clients. I remember getting a client over in Grandin thinking, oh man, I have to drive now, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Well, that's wonderful news. So share some details with our viewers about the services that are offered through your company.
So really, I think the best way to describe it is my team is a group of storytellers. And whether it's a print ad or a 30-second television commercial or a website, we find a way to help clients communicate what their key distinguishing characteristics are in a way that their customers and their clients can understand it. We've done, like I said, short form videos, and we've done print ads and websites, all kinds of things, named companies. We're working with Jason Martin on his new restaurant, so that's really fun.
Okay.
We actually did 3 documentary movies, as a matter of fact, and we've been recognized nationally for those projects. 2 for the Grandin Theater and 1 for the Mill Mountain Theater. So my team loves to tell stories.
Oh, well, that's great. That's exciting news.
It is very exciting. It's been a great run, and this year we actually worked with a nonprofit called Healing Strides, and in November there was a premiere of the work that we did as a television pilot. Actually, it turned into a TV pilot where they paired an advertising agency with a nonprofit, and that was really rewarding work for us. So yeah,
well, that's a great agency, and they help a lot of people.
They do.
Yeah,
they're great.
It's very nice. So as a small business award winner, and you've talked about the future of the company a little bit, anything else coming down the pike that we should know about?
Well, we just added another employee, and we're looking at expanding again. It's hard to believe it was just me and my kitchen table, and you know, now there are over a dozen people, and I think what happens is we're taking care of clients, and though we're not perfect, we do as good a job as we can, and that's led to more referrals and more business, and so I do see the growth continuing. We've been doing a lot more work in the senior living category, and a lot of it in other parts of the country. So that feels kind of good. It feels like we're bringing business back to Roanoke. So we have clients in Arizona, and our newest clients are in Florida, and we just did some work in Michigan. So working on getting ready to do something up in Illinois and Chicago.
Very
so
nice.
Kind of crazy.
Nice. Yeah. Well, thanks for the impact that you all are making on the city of Roanoke, and for all that you do, because you do yourself, you do a lot for the city of Roanoke, and we certainly appreciate it. If our viewers would like to learn more about the company, how may they do so?
So the obvious way would be to visit b2centerprises.com. You can find us on Facebook as well. I'd love to put a little plug in for the Spot on Kirk next door. It's a nonprofit that we run, and it's all volunteer and sponsor underwritten. It's both next door neighbors, both a great thing.
Great entertainment venue.
Right.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for being with us
Thanks
today.
for having me, Lisa. And
we'll look forward to coming to see you when you move.
Do.
Yeah,
do. Please do.
That. Yeah. And thank you. If you have more questions about the companies we visited with today, please give me a call. My name is Lisa Soltis. You can reach me at the City of Roanoke Department of Economic Development at 540-853-1694, or by email at lisa.soltis@roanokeva.gov. Thank you.